Alright, here we are back at the Anne Arundel County Police Department headquarters on Veterans Highway for a couple of reasons. The first is to find out why they put my name on the complaint for me when I chose not to put it on there. The second is to drop off the invoice for the emergency educational services that were provided. Hi, how you doing? So, you remember when I was here a couple weeks ago and I filled out that Foia request form and I didn't want to put my name on it? So you guys actually went ahead and put my name on it after I left, and I'm curious why you did that. Cool. I hope so.
Hey, hon, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Glad we're in a better mood today.
Hello, how can I assist you?
How you doing, you Michelle?
I can.
Awesome. So I was here a couple weeks ago and I filled out a FOIA request and I didn't put my name on it, and you guys are very upset about that, but I don't have to. As per the Maryland Public Information Act, says nowhere that I have to put my name on it. But when I left, you guys went ahead and put my name on it anyway. So I was just curious why you filled out my name on a legal document.
The request form is not technically a legal document, but it was filled out at the request of my superior officers up in here.
Okay.
So that's why I put it in for internal use only.
It was not for internal use. You sent it through the mail system. Either way, ma'am, I have a right to file that anonymously, and now my name is linked to that peer request, which is something that I did not want. I have the right to file that anonymously, so therefore I'm not subject to any harassment or retaliation from the government when I redress them for grievances. That's why I'm allowed to not put my name on it, again, per the Maryland PIA Act and per the Fourth Amendment that gives me the right to not be subject to unlawful searches and seizures of my identity. So again, like I don't have to put this on there, and I didn't put that on there. So you guys filling that out there is a violation of my rights. I don't have to fill that out. I had the right not to put that information on there, and I didn't. So you guys went ahead and took it upon yourselves to put that information on there.
So the sticky note that was put on there,
Well, I didn't write the sticky note.
it was for internal use only.
But it's obviously not for internal use only, ma'am. It's now linked on there. If it was for internal use, then you guys would just know it yourself. But you wrote it on there and you put it on there. So now it's filed with my name on it.
Stuff on there, we did not touch or alter what you.
No, you put the sticky note, ma'am. I didn't come in here with sticky notes.
I understand. That's what I just said.
Yeah, you said it was written on a sticky note on the thing. I didn't write a sticky note and put it on there. You guys did.
I know.
So why did you put my name on the PIA request?
It was at the request of the major that was in her assistant,
Okay.
and that was done because he is my superior and he asked, and it was done at his request.
So you violated my rights just because he asked?
Did not violate.
You did, ma'am. I have a right to not be subject to unlawful searches and seizures of my identity. I chose not to put it on there because the Maryland PIA Act gives me the right not to have to identify myself. You can go look it up if you want to. I would hope you know, since you're the public information's manager throughout the Central Records Department, I would hope you know that, but I don't have to put my name on there, ma'am. It's a very vague Public Information Act thing, but nowhere in there does it say that I have to surrender my name. So for you guys to put it is a violation of my rights. I don't have to put it, and I didn't put it. So for you guys to put it is a violation of my rights. Can I speak to somebody so I can file a complaint on the major and yourself, please? Thank you. I also have another issue. I paid $40 for a certain video. You guys redacted the video and sent me a dulled down version of it without contacting me first. If you came into a restaurant and ordered a 3-course meal surf and turf and I just brought you a filet of mashed potatoes with no soup or salad or no dessert, you'd be a little upset, wouldn't you? You would want me to tell you before I went ahead and charged you for said 3-course meal and only brought you part of it, right?
We gave you what we could legally give you.
I know, but you should have, you guys, I requested a certain item, and if it wasn't going to be that full item, you guys should have contacted me the same way you contact me and asked me for more time to send it. You should have contacted me and asked, hey, we have to, do a redacted down or a dulled down version. Is that okay with you? Do you still wish to pay for that?
That explains the redaction.
No, I know, but I wouldn't have paid for the redactions, ma'am. I wouldn't have paid for the redacted version is my point. You should have contacted me and let me know that what I requested was not available in entirety. You should have contacted me. I put a way on there to contact me. Without putting my name, I put my email address and things like that. There is a way to contact me. You contacted me by mail to send this. You contacted me by mail to say you wanted more time, so why couldn't you contact me to say, hey, it's not all there? Do you still wish to pay $40? I would like a refund for this.
Hold on just a moment.
Yep. I also have a request for payment for emergency educational services that were rendered and given the day here in the who takes invoices. Where do I send my bill for payment? It was for emergency educational services that were given here in the lobby that day to both your employees and the major and their employees. Who do I send this to?
I have no idea what this is, but hold on just a moment.
Yep, it's an invoice for emergency educational services. My services aren't free.
Does Ann over here?
Got you, buddy, no problem. Nowhere ever has a tissue. Never any tissue.
How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? Hi, who are you?
Christine Ryder.
Christine Ryder. Hey, how you doing? So my first question is, I filled out a Foia request, or actually a PIA request, as they're called here in Maryland, a couple weeks ago. And per the Maryland PIA Act, nowhere on there does it say I have to give my name. So I didn't give my name. They sat back here, cried, caused a big stink, tried to get me disorderly conducted and trespassed from this lobby. Didn't work out too well for them. They eventually filled out the PIA request without my name on there. And apparently someone back there put a sticky note with my name on it, and you guys went ahead and filled it out with my name. So I was just curious why you guys went ahead and filled my name out on a legal document like that.
We did that because the record you requested would not have been given to you if it weren't being requested by you specifically. And I think that the letter that we sent you maybe didn't articulate that really well, but it was part of a record of involving an open case.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so
Yep.
had anybody else asked for that, it would have been denied because it's part of an active.
Yeah. But because I filled out the internal affairs investigation, I was subject to being able to receive the video. Is that why you sent it to me?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Otherwise, nobody else would have done
Yeah.
that.
Well, okay. I guess at this point, my next issue is I got a redacted version of said video. My statement to Michelle is, if you guys came into a restaurant and ordered a 3-course meal and you ordered a 3-course surf and turf, and I brought out just like a filet and mashed potatoes, but I didn't bring out the, soup and salad or the dessert, but I didn't tell you first. I just went ahead and brought out only the filet and the mashed potatoes and then charged you for the 3-course meal. You would be a little upset, wouldn't you? You would be like, hey, how come you guys didn't tell me that, I was still being charged, or like, you may have ordered you may have ordered a different dish if you knew that the full dish wasn't coming the way that you had thought it was and the way that it ordered. So my issue was, if you guys sent me a letter asking for more time or saying you needed more than the 10 days that's generally given to produce said video, why couldn't you tell me that I wasn't going to get the whole video, or ask me if I still wanted to pay for said redacted video? Because I wouldn't have paid for this redacted version. I actually needed the extra 20 seconds that happens at the end of this video, because that's where they place their hands around my throat and throw me up against the wall. That was what I needed. I guess ultimately I'm going to have Patrick subpoena this video, and that's a way around this whole wall and situation and hoop that I'm trying to be made to jump through, Miss Christina. I don't know you personally, so I don't mean to sound like ignorant when I come off. My tone is very condescending. I know it is. I apologize. I've dealt with some stuff, as you know, and you can see. I'm sure you're well aware. So that's why I come in here a little, standoffish and stuff like that. So I'm just a little, I'm a little upset that, one, I was charged for a video that is ultimately something different than I requested, or not the full of what I requested, and then also the fact that my name was put on there. If you guys had told me that it wouldn't be released unless my name was on there, I would have just not taken the video, taken my refund, and had Patrick subpoena it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What would you like me to do at this point? I can take that back and give you a refund?
Yes, ma'am.
If you'd like?
Yep.
Okay. Do that, and I'll get a form for you.
Thank you. Also, who do I send this bill to for my emergency educational services that were given out here that day?
I'm not familiar with
My services were given, but my time isn't free, and I had to give emergency educational services out here to the majors and the other officers that were out here, including herself as well.
Mr. Falter, I just want to let you know that this is recorded.
Yep, myself as well.
That's fine.
So I had to give it, my time is money, my time isn't free.
Right. You're going to have to send that to...
That's all I was asking. Is there like a billing department I send this to?
Sure.
Okay.
I would send it just to the...
Office of
Yeah,
Finance?
Office of Finance, I would do it that way.
Okay, can I get an address for them, please?
I don't have it off the top of my head.
They're in the Heritage Center down on Riva Road, but
Okay, what, 2660 or 2666
I
or?
get a form, I'll get the
There
address.
is still
Awesome.
a county executive order requiring masks in all county buildings, although the emergency order across the county expired yesterday.
Yeah, I figured you guys were gonna say that, so I brought it just in
That's fine, I
case.
just want to ask you to put it on.
Yep.
So what are you...
Now again, I'm like technically medically exempt because I got a rare form of cancer and stuff like that, but I don't like to have that argument and deal with that because I know a lot of people like to use that argument that don't really have it, so it discredits my argument
What are you
ultimately.
here for today?
The fact that they put my name on that thing when I left here. When I filled that out and I didn't put my name on it last time, they went ahead and filled my name out on it anyway, even though I didn't put my name on there. The Maryland PIA Act says I don't have to fill out my name or put any of
But
it.
you didn't, so you're saying you didn't
I
write your name on
didn't,
it?
I didn't,
Okay.
and then Michelle came up here and said that they put a sticky note on there and that her major actually came down and at his request, he gave my information and had her put it on there. So I was asking why they filled my information out. Christina came up and said that the reason they filled it out is because I wouldn't have been given the information if not. Then they also gave me a redacted version of the video footage that wasn't the full video footage that I requested. So I put it to her in terms of like a restaurant. If you came in and ordered a 3-course meal, and at the end I brought you your bill for a 3-course meal, but I only brought you out mashed potatoes and asparagus, you'd be like, man, why am I paying for this? Maybe I wanted to order a different meal. Maybe I wanted to, you should have contacted me or came back to my table and asked me, hey, we don't have this in stock, it's 86, is there something else you want to order? The same way they sent a letter to my house saying that they wanted more than 10 days to provide the video, they should have sent a letter saying, hey, we can't give you the whole video, do you want a refund, da da da. So now she's getting me a refund, and then she's also getting me the form to fill out for a complaint for the fact that they put my name on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Legal,
you're good.
legal,
As
lawful
far
business.
As far as what you're looking for today, steps are taking...
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
in progress to get what it is that you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for.
their attitudes are completely different today. They're totally helping me out today.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I was
They're being very helpful
Someone
today.
said that we were having there was an issue about the mask or something, so I just wanted to make sure I told you that
No,
although the order
no one
expired-
said anything to me.
we were just told there was somebody in the lobby
Oh.
who wasn't wearing a mask, and so we wanted to verify
Yeah,
that
they just had
the
all they
order
had to do was ask.
expired, but the county buildings, we have to wear them too. So
Yeah.
we're
So
required to
even
wear
though
them in all
the
counties.
Maryland Supreme Court redacted that just because the county health official used the little emergency thing, but you said that was
No,
lifted
it's different.
yesterday.
It's two different things.
Okay.
It's two different things. So the county executive, because the county executive controls and maintains the county buildings.
That's Stewart.
He can
Right.
order that we have to wear a mask in the county buildings and
Okay.
anybody that comes in.
Okay.
So any building that you come into that's owned by the county, you have
That's
to wear
why.
a mask. Yes.
Okay.
But yes, you're right. The executive order from the health officer.
Okay.
That expired.
That's what
yesterday.
expired. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that covered every building in every part of the county.
Not just county, like
Correct,
government.
Correct. So
Okay,
that was like
I
you go
got
to
you.
Carrabba's and you walk into the
Yeah, I
restaurant.
went to places today and I go, oh, I forgot my mask, and they were like, no, you're good.
Right,
So I
right.
figured, okay,
Yep.
I
So
got
the public
you. Yeah, I brought it
places.
just in case. I figured,
Yep.
I didn't know how that works. So thank you for explaining
We
me.
offer them right there.
I know, I
So-
saw they were out.
Yep.
I didn't know if this had been touched or not, so, but I always
Yeah.
bring one just in case,
Yep.
in case. But
All
yeah,
right,
no, I
so-
appreciate you. Yeah, no, if they had just asked me, I would have put one on. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't like to even use the medically exempt argument because a lot of people do that don't actually have medical exemptions. And it kind of like discredits. That's like everyone nowadays being gluten free. It discredits the people who actually have celiac disease and maybe can't have gluten and stuff like that. So
Good, how you doing?
that's all. But yeah. So yeah, I always bring it just in case. You know
So
what I mean?
just know that if you go into any other county building, you're gonna have to keep your mask.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep, cool. That's no problem. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't get the,
You're fine.
Let me
So
get that.
I know
That's
the
gonna
county
be for your
attorney's at
refund.
2660. Is it in that same
Yes, in that complex.
complex? Cool.
The Heritage
Yep.
Complex is 2660 Riva.
Aren't
in
there
there.
multiple buildings though?
Yeah, there's a couple.
It should
It's
be
one
legal.
building with like 4 different entrances, but they all like are their own little separate. Yeah.
Right.
I'll look it up. You said it's It's the
The Office of Finance.
Office of Finance. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I will write that in here on my little sticky note. Appreciate you. Where's the Carolyn? Grab this one. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you.
I think he's good then.
Yeah.
He's got the paperwork that
Yeah.
he needs. He's gonna submit that.
Yeah,
to
you'd
the
be surprised. You'd be surprised how well business flows and how like little things happen if like the people back here just have
Yeah.
nice attitudes and just do
Something that you'll want to note though.
Oh, I almost left this
that-
sitting here like a
well,
dummy. Look at me.
That usually gets turned in here and we take care of that at the police department.
This
But
one?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're gonna have,
I can fill it out and bring it back up here. That's fine.
okay, I just wanted to point out to you though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because of what you had going on last time, it does require a name and social security number
For a refund.
for a refund.
Okay.
And if you're okay with that, then that's fine, but.
That's
if not,
fine. I'll
that
put
might
my
be
name to
something-
get a refund.
Okay,
That's
all right.
fine. Yep.
All right, very good.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Miss Christina. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I had actually filled out a PIA request. Gosh, God knows how long ago to get the. Well, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Oh.
I don't want to walk out yet. I'm not done.
Oh, no, I thought you were done because she gave you everything you needed.
Yeah, I'm done up there, but I'm still talking to you, so I don't want to go out in the cold yet. So ultimately, when you were the internal affairs investigator a couple years ago and you handled that case with me, I was trying to get that case number so that I could PIA that information so that maybe I could, do something or just, I want to request that officer's disciplinary file to see what was happening. I will thank you because of all the complaints I've ever filed. Yours is the only one that's ever come back sustained and anything's actually been done with it. So I just wanted to request a disciplinary file. That was all.
Yeah, so you check with Sergeant, we're not allowed to take files with us. I don't
Okay.
work in that office anymore, so
Okay.
I don't actually have that file.
Uh-huh.
So you would actually have to.
Was he
talk
saying that? Here's it. What do you guys think I'm going to cause a
talk to
scene or
Sergeant
something?
Slajewski and find out what the case number was for that. If you have the paper from it, it should have the case
I
number.
don't.
right on it.
No. That's what I was trying to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to PIA. Now I was able to tell them, hey, it was between these months in 2016. Aaron Brandt was the officer. This was the address. This was the name. So I gave them a lot of information, but they sent me like this dumb letter saying it was $480 to $650, and I could pay it, and they would refund me whatever. 25 cents a page
Well,
and
if
42.
you ask for a complete file, that's probably why. 'cause a
No,
complete
I just
file
wanted
is
the I just wanted the officers' names. That was all. But I guess maybe because I gave them all the information, maybe they
Yeah.
thought that I was looking for
It
the whole
depends on
thing.
how much you're looking for. If
Okay.
you're looking for a small amount, it's a lot smaller, but if you ask for a complete file, that's
They're going to
a-
charge. Yeah.
That's a lot of things that they have to go through. There's a lot of documentation and recordings and things like that.
Okay.
Depending on the case, depending on the length of the investigation, it's
Yeah.
dependent on each case.
What? Okay. All right.
So it just depends on what you ask for.
Okay.
And how much work it is to redact anything that would need to come out, because there are things like home addresses and anything that might be considered HIPAA or things like that.
Situations, yeah.
There are different, depending on the situation, depending
Okay.
on who's asking for it, they have MPIA requirements that they have to abide by.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
that's what that would be based on.
Understandable. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you for helping me out today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being nice. Thank you. Yeah, you'd be surprised how well business flows when they don't treat you like shit and insult you as soon as you walk in the door, huh? Shucks, I can't believe I forgot that. Hey, my gosh, I can't believe I almost left without getting the proper documentation to fill out the complaint on the major who put my name on that paperwork last time. I need to file a complaint on whoever put my name on the legal paperwork, since I didn't.
Okay,
She said the major did that, so.
so you just need a complaint form?
Yeah,
is
that's
what
fine.
you're saying.
Yep.
I will go talk to
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Thank you.
Mr. Fulter, I'm Corporal McNamara from Internal Affairs.
How you doing,
can I
boss?
help
Good. How you doing?
Good.
I need to file a complaint on whoever the major was that put my name on the PIA request last time,
Okay.
because I filled it out without my name on it.
Okay.
As per the Maryland PIA request, doesn't say I have to put it on there anywhere.
Okay.
So I didn't, but they went ahead and filled it out for me anyway. So I want to know why they.
I just want to let you know I am recording. again.
Yep, I'm still. Yep.
That's fine.
you? That's fine. I can take your complaint. We'll have to go upstairs, but you cannot bring your camera once we go back
Upstairs,
inside
yeah,
that
no,
building.
that's fine.
Yeah, you just got to go secure your camera and you come back in. I'll take you upstairs, take your complaint.
Okay. Well, I wasn't prepared to go upstairs and have like a full-on thing right now. I have a
Okay.
doctor's appointment and stuff like
Okay.
that. I figured it was like a form that I would take
No,
home
sir,
and
there's
type
no
up and
form.
stuff
You
like
can-
that.
There's online,
Uh-huh.
or if you walk in, we'll take you upstairs.
I'll come back and
Just-
definitely do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Just
Yep.
nobody's allowed.
Yeah. Now you
Take
don't
it
want to do
upstairs.
now you don't want to do the camera and stuff like that. Would you mind if I brought a tape recorder the same way
No,
you guys
sir.
bring a tape recorder?
We record everything. We
Okay.
do our own recording.
But then you guys charge me to have that recording is the issue.
I don't have anything to do
No,
with
I
the
know,
charging
they do.
process. Well, that would be something you have to work out with them.
That's all.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
All
when
right,
you're
well, yeah,
ready,
I'll come back.
on
What's your
back
name?
in. Corporal McNamara.
McNamara?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
All
Thanks,
right.
boss. Have a good
Have a
one.
good day.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Aaron.
Be safe.
You too.